Since 2018, we are working with our colleagues, member states and UN agencies. We are working beyond commemorating the International Day. In fact, we are working to tackle the problem and solve it. The biggest problem we are facing now is keeping women in science not heard, not recognized, not seen as experts. We cannot afford just people telling us that women in science are less than men. We are not inferior, we are equal. We cannot afford another 25 years of international community reports to inform us about the gender gap in science, the gender pay gap, and so on. We cannot see that advancement of women and girls in science has not only stalled, but the international community is seeing a recidivist slide backwards and not doing anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a woman in science, proudly said. Or as many people around the world, they call me the science princess. I lived the problem of inequality in science and realized that inequality in science is different from one country to another. While in some countries there is a need for science policy and action plans, others are in need for financial support, capacity building, cooperation, and data governance. We need action plans and programs of action pertaining to the situation of science, technology, and innovation that address the status of women and girls in science at both regional and national level. RASET is ready to collaborate with UN commissions and agencies, governments, and institutions to better invest in women and girls in science. Colleagues, some people might think that we, the women in science, are dreamers. Well, the International Day of Women and Girls in Science was a dream. It started with an individual action that led to collective power and translated to exceptional impact. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As a woman in science, I gained my strength from my parents, brothers, RASET team, and associates, as well as from my role models. I'm still gaining my strength from young girls in science, our shining stars. One of them, Purna Malavath, an Indian girl who became the youngest girl in the world to have reached the summit of Everest. The villager girl said, "My reason for climbing Mount Everest was to prove girls can achieve anything because courage has no limit."